Hey everybody, welcome to Obscurities and Miniatures. Today we have a little bit of old and a little bit of new, or relatively new. I just haven't gotten to these. Today we have Zarbag's Gitz and Rippa's Snarlfangs. So these are both Warhammer Underworlds warbands, and my son has decided he really wants to try it because he's really into deck building and really loves magic and all of that entails, but has been willing to try some sort of dice chucking tabletop game, and he really took to the squigs. So I figure he's going to play the Gitz, I'll play the Snarlfangs, and we'll see how that goes. Now, this is not the first Gitz box that I have built. The last one I built helped pay for half the stuff that shows up on this channel, and I'm opening it upside down. Cool. What do we got? Ah, crap, that's right. I had forgotten about this mustardy yellow for the sprues. So yeah, this was a fun one. I had completely forgotten about that. If you've never picked up a Warhammer Underworlds band, they are quite nice in the fact that everything is push fit. There is no glue necessary. I might force my kid into building this. I'm not sure. He's probably going to complain and try to break something so that we can get out of it. Maybe I'll do it myself in the end then. But everybody has their own special custom base, scenic base, and then you have unique individual models as well. So we get 2 sprues for most warbands. This one being not that much different. We have a fanatic. We have, you can see the flail flying around here. We got some netters. We've got archers. We've got dude smoking up some shrooms. We got someone here who's picking shrooms. I think this warband has just about everything but an absolutely basic looking goblin. Yeah, you got the archers, you got the fanatic, you got the wizard potion drinking dude, and then you got 2 squigs. There's no real basic traditional sword and board pointy goblins. I was going to say elves, that's not right. And then naturally you have your 2 decks. So that is the Gitz. To me, that's a bit old news. I'm really curious to see the Snarlfangs as I destroy the box. This is new for me, at least. Okay. What do we got waiting for us here? Ooh, I've got swords that I don't want to break. And just like the other warband, we have 2 of these, what I'd like to call like a half frame or a hero frame. And we have basically just about all 3 wolves, or at least 2 of them right here, along with their riders. And as always, you can't knock GW for the quality of their plastic sprues. Everything looks nice, crisp details, and hopefully will go together nice and easy. They have their special custom scenic bases. This little spider reference to the forest goblins and their spiders. You've got, to me, they had a bit of a Mongolian look going on, but that's probably intended. We got a spear here. I don't know what we have. I don't remember what they've even got. We got a spear, a sword, and an archer. So you got a little bit of everything. And coincidentally, with these, I mean, you have almost the beginnings of a nice little WarCry warband, especially with this set right here. Between this and, you know, grab yourself some squig hoppers or something, and you're pretty much good. And just about any of the goblin kits with this set, at least, I think you've got really the nice makings of a pretty good warband. So I'm going to get the clippers and maybe the glue. We'll see if I actually need it this time, and we'll get these both put together then. Alright, so our wolf riders are all done here, and I gotta say, if you were ever interested in actual wolves looking like they're running rather than just standing there with some goblins sitting upon them, you really can't go wrong with this kit. Obviously, it's a great choice if you actually want to use them in Warhammer Underworlds, but I really like the dynamicism of the wolf as he is running here. Just really cool. Even the sense of speed of the goblin himself as he's kind of crouched over, leaning into his ride's gallop. So we have our spear one. We have our archer one. Again, you notice I did not put them all the way on the base because they are kind of a pain to get off and on, if you want to paint them, which I obviously do. And then finally we have our leader one, and the one that I am most worried about with the sword and shield and the very delicate headdress ponytail thing. I can't think. Plume. It was already kind of bet when I got him out of the package, and I just worry too much wear and tear is going to knock that thing off. Hopefully not. Again, just really nice work on the poses and the anatomy of the wolves. They look like canines, the way they're lunging forward. So, pretty nice models, I gotta say. Really gotta say. And I do like the kind of vaguely Mongol aspect they've got going on to their armor. And then we have Zarbag's Gitz, if you're not familiar with them. I think this set, with these guys too, you've got yourselves a great warband for really just about any skirmish game on the market at the moment. Shoot, I don't remember their names either, but we got our shroom dude here. And again, I did not put them all the way on the base because I know I'm going to need to paint them. Makes a good wizard if you're going to play Frostgrave. If I can get him in focus. I hate this yellow. It's a terrible choice, just as bad as the green was for the Iron Jaws guys. Iron Skull. Make a good captain or a knight. If you want to go Frostgrave. So we have those two. We have our potion chugging maniac here, which is probably my favorite of the bunch. He's just a fun sculpt. Fanatics, that's what I'm thinking of. We've got our archer friends. You get 3 of those. I know there's only 2 in my hands. I love his mushroom hat. Then we have our netter. And the detail, I mean, at least with the shadows from the camera, you can kind of see it. In person, it's a little bit more difficult, and a good paint job will really help bring that out. And finally, we get 2 squigs as well. So again, this is a great little start for a WarCry warband or a Frostgrave group. And then if you want to toss in those Wolf Riders and use them as something as proxies for now, and at least until they get some rules for WarCry, I hope they do. I mean, why not? Just use them as some kind of other fighter, I guess, for the time being. I don't think we have any cavalry yet, do we? Not to my knowledge. But between the 2 of them, I'd say you have a real solid start of some nice goblin sculpts. And yeah, we got a bunch of stuff with the gloom spike Gitz, but we really didn't get anything new in terms of basic troops. So at least we have something new in the way of archers and stuff with the Zarbag's Gitz for Warhammer Underworlds. And I gotta say, I mean, I guess if you really wanted, you probably could take 2 or 3 of these and turn it into a whole full-fledged army of the fanatics, your archers, shamans, and squigs. You got just about everything you need there. So, cool little group, and probably one of my favorite warbands of Warhammer Underworlds so far, and I'm hoping to give these guys a try. So basically, we need to get this video finished so we can finally get them painted, and especially with our current situation of being stuck in the house, what better way to pass the time than to let them get slaughtered by my brutal fire slayers. Oh yeah, these guys are going down. So it'll be fun. Hopefully, you will see them soon with some paint on them. With that said, though, this is High Lord Tamberlane with Obscurities and Miniatures, saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you back here soon. Bye-bye.